Right, very good afternoon, everyone. So, um, here's a thing for you, right? I'm drained, I'm tired, and I'm a bit broken, and my knee's giving me grief, my hips are giving us grief, and the family, well, a few of them are ill, so we're not coming up for the parade and the town moor. However, here's a thing for you, right? I've got many songs about Newcastle United on my YouTube channel. I've also got videos about health because your health is important. And I'm just tired, I'm drained, and I'm a little bit scared. I put a sample into the doctors, and was it the 4th coming up next week? I'm having a blood test, and the main thing I'm like stressed out about is this knee giving us grief, me hips, yeah, and the fact that operation could be needed, and that that scares me. Reason why? My mum, she went into QMC, and then she went from QMC to City, and she never came home. So yeah, I'm mega stressed, and I'm just tired of like arguing with people. So I've plotted a course, and that course is like I've said to you, the 3 apps, make them live so you can go in, explore, and the one thing I would love is somebody who is fluent in Solidity Code. Why? Because part of what I'm trying to do is linked to Geordie Nuts. And on all of these apps, you can have your normal bank details, which are stored securely. And there's obviously the wallet for in-game purchases, etc. But I've just got to that point where I'm just tired, you know. So I'm going to keep putting videos out and hope, because that's all I've got, hope that if I do have to go into either Queen's Medical or into City to have this knee sorted out and the hips, the hope is I come out. It's kind of threw a spanner in the works, and I'm just tired of all of the aggro, you know. At the end of the day, I'm just a Geordie lad, and that's all I can say, you know. I'm doing these things because I believe in them, and I'm tired of people like turn around and saying, "Oh, you're cheating because you're using artificial intelligence," and it's got that point where it's just, you know, I'm not sleeping well. That's the honest answer, you know. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. And I just don't know what's round the corner. I mean, the apps will happen. They will go live. But as I say, at the end of the day, I'm so tired. I'm drained. That's why I put the videos out about your health. Because it is important. You only get one chance. You know? So the videos will still continue. The music will still continue. But I'm not in a good place. And I want it to come up. But, you know, it is what it is. Enjoy the bus parade. Enjoy on the town moor. The music. Our players. Eddie House Heroes. Enjoy it. And the hope is that in the next few years, if I get over this, the hope is to be at St James's Park when we lift the Premier League title. That's it. I want to say that in my lifetime, we're going to lift the Premier League title. And hopefully by the time we lift the Premier League title, the apps are a roaring success. Now, I also want to point you towards a page. The page is on Facebook. Streets, capital, with a comma and an S of home. The home is a capital H. And I've just put a picture on there of what this racing game starts with and where it goes from that image. That's up to you. There's lots of expansion, lots of things you can do. If you want to go the whole hog, which I was saying to AI, suspension, steering wheel, comfortable seat. But back in the 60s, when these were first came out, well, it was hard and it was brutal. But that's what it was back then. And I wanted to bring that back. Just give it a bit of a lift. Which is why I was on about your health bar. Which is important. Because like I say, you come off at speed, you're going to hurt yourself. And your health bar is going to go. And that's going to affect you on the leaderboard. Because what I wanted to do was monthly prizes, a couple of Geordie notes, regional prizes for Newcastle upon Tyne, and then expand it out so it was like national. That was what I said to AI. I wanted to start in one place, try roads like Leamington Bank. Imagine blasting down Leamington Bank in an old style buggy. You're going to hit some blooming speed, man. And to get down to the main road, well, you've got to use a bit of skill, and that is part of the game. Skill, weather conditions, day and night racing. I wanted everything into this game so that you have the best experience, and if you wanted to, you could have a garage, have 1 cart, 2 cart, 3 cart, etc., and customise to your heart's content. And it's only going to cost you a couple of Geordie nuts. See, that's the utility of Geordie nuts. It's little small microtransactions within the game, and the same on the other two, where you want to advertise, maybe you want to advertise your business in the city centre of Newcastle on Geordie Nation. That's what it's all about. Because whether you want to admit it or not, years ago we had paper notes. Do you remember them? Pound notes. Where we've moved forward. And that's what I was trying to emulate, the push forward to digital, like a digital wallet on your mobile phone, etc. And yeah, so the hope is that when these things do happen, like the game gets launched, etc., you can race down certain streets, Grey Street, Dean Street, etc. You can enjoy it, and you can get upgrades so that you can run faster. And the top upgrades is like what you'd have on a bike. You've got your cog and your gears at the back, so you can go just a little bit quicker, and a steering wheel, you know what I mean? Brakes, suspension, these are the very high end of your upgrades. And I said to you earlier, I was going to mention that, but like I say, I didn't just want it for Newcastle upon Tyne, I want it nationwide. Because there is some places I've been to where it's rather hilly, there's lots of bends in it, and it's brilliant for doing a race. And what you've also got to remember is, there's not just you racing, no. There's other people racing with you. Have your avatar, where you can have your avatar exactly like you are in real life. And I wanted you to be able to like play the game and tell your mates, so your mates could play the game, and you could like come together, form your own league, your own team, where Harry, Bill, and Penny is all racing together. That was the whole point of doing the game. Taking one basic core principle and just expanding it. And the hope is you enjoy, because Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5 on your mobile, and on a good PC, something with say a 390 or higher for the best graphics. And that's what I wanted. That's the whole purpose of doing the game. And the hope was, like I said to you in the video the other day, it would be amazing if it would hit numbers like what? Mario Kart, Driver, games like that. And it was never, when I was designing this, it was never about being mega rich. Because, like I say, you all know where I was born, where I was raised. And, there's no millionaire mansions in that estate, is there? You know what I mean? Anyway, all these things are yet to come. Enjoy. Be happy. Thanks for watching.